everyone, and welcome to Flow Tao Salon. You know, it's wild to think about in the time it takes you to watch a movie trailer, a brand new star can literally be born in China's entertainment scene. We're talking about the absolutely explosive world of short dramas. It's like a high-speed factory for fame, pumping out stars in just weeks, not years. So today, we're going to break down the formula. What's the secret sauce behind this crazy fast rise to stardom?
I mean, it sounds kind of impossible, right? Think about it. An entire story, getting an audience hooked, and launching a whole career, all packed into episodes that are just a couple of minutes long. So how on earth does that actually work? Let's dive in and see what it really takes to make it in this super fast-paced world. All right, so to really get our heads around this new star factory, we need a guide, and our guide is going to be data. Everything we're about to look at comes straight from Endata's big Q1 2026 Short Drama Actor Popularity Report. Now, this report is super comprehensive. It tracked everything from social media buzz and how many shows actors were in to their commercial deals all the way from October 2025 to March 2026. So yeah, this is basically our blueprint for understanding what's going on.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the popularity leaderboard. I mean, with the flood of new content hitting our screens every single day, who's actually cutting through the noise? Who's got everyone talking?
And here they are, the current champs. On the men's side, you've got Zhang Chi leading the pack. And for the women, Li Keyi is holding down that #1 spot. These are the names to watch right now, the ones setting the pace. But, and this is a big but, as you're about to see, getting to the top is one thing. Staying there, that's a whole different ballgame.
And here's where things get really interesting. Check out this number, 254%. That is the insane quarter-over-quarter popularity jump for our #1 guy, Zhang Chi. We're not talking about a slow climb here. This is a straight-up meteoric rise. It just goes to show you how wild and volatile this market is. One hit show, and boom, everything changes.
And believe me, Shang-Chi's rocket ship to the top is not a one-off thing. Nope. Over on the women's side, the actress with the most potential this quarter, Zi Chunhee, saw her popularity shoot up by over 200%. So you see, newcomers aren't just kind of showing up. They are literally erupting onto the scene and completely shaking up the rankings in just a few months.
So, you've got to be wondering, what's fueling this fire? Well, a huge piece of the puzzle is something called CP, which stands for couple power. Basically, it's all about that on-screen chemistry between two actors that fans just go crazy for. And the report makes it clear. Top actors like Li Keyi and Zhang Chi, they are absolute masters of this. They've been part of multiple hit pairings. And what's so powerful about this is that it creates this synergy. It's not just about getting views for one show. It builds a super loyal fan base that will follow that couple to whatever they do next. It's like a popularity multiplier.
But, behind all the glamour of these skyrocketing popularity charts, there's a much tougher reality. Because fame in the world of short dramas, it's not just about having talent or catching a lucky break. Oh no, it's about sheer, relentless, non-stop work.
Just take a look at this. Out of the top 40 most popular actors that the report tracked, a whopping 98% of them released at least one new show just in the first quarter. The message here could not be clearer. In this world, you absolutely do not get to rest. If you're not constantly pushing out new content, you're going to become irrelevant and fast.
And that baseline for just staying in the game, it's unbelievably high. Now, I'm not going to walk you through every single number on these charts, but here's the bottom line. For a top male actor, putting out at least 4 new shows in one quarter, that's just 3 months, is now considered standard. It's a pure volume game, and the top players, they are basically human content machines.
So yeah, the pace is just relentless. Think about this. A full quarter of the top male actors and 20% of the top female actors put out 7 or more new shows in just 3 months. To really bring this to life, the report points to actress Wang Xiaoyi. She released an incredible 8 new dramas this quarter. They're calling her the short drama work model. That works out to basically a new show hitting the platform every 10 days. Just wow.
Okay, so all of this crazy popularity and this insane work ethic, it's got to lead somewhere, right? It has to pay off. And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle. How do you turn all those millions of views and all that social media buzz into actual, cold, hard cash?
And this is where we stumble upon a really fascinating and pretty significant trend. When you look at brand deals among the top 20 actors, you see a pretty clear gap. This chart lays it all out. 7 of the top male actors landed commercial deals this quarter. That's more than double the 3 female actors who did.
So even though popularity is exploding for everyone, it looks like brands, for right now at least, are putting more of their money behind the male stars.
So what kind of brands are we talking about? Well, the report shows that the money is flowing into consumer goods. Think apparel, beauty products, and skincare, all things where these actors can have a huge, direct influence on what their fans buy.
All right, we have covered a ton of ground here, from how you get popular to the insane production grind, and finally to how the money works. So let's boil it all down. What are the 3 biggest takeaways from this whole thing?
Okay, so here are the 3 rules of the game. First, non-stop output isn't a suggestion, it's mandatory. It's the price you pay to even be in the conversation. When 98% of your competition is always releasing new stuff, you have to keep up. Second, new stars can and do explode overnight. We saw with those 200+% growth rates. Nothing is set in stone, and the top spot is always up for grabs. And third, there's a real gender gap when it comes to cashing in. While the top women are incredibly popular, the top men are currently converting that fame into brand deals at more than double the rate.
And that really just leaves us with one last thing to think about. This whole system, it's amazing at creating stars at lightning speed. But it's all built on this foundation of non-stop work and unbelievable pressure. So as we watch this industry get faster and faster, you have to ask yourself, in this world of high-speed fame, what's the real cost of staying in that spotlight?
And that's our look into the world of short dramas. From all of us here at Flow's Tao Salon, we're wishing you prosperity in the year of the horse.